All right, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Do Hard Things podcast. I'm your host, Jay Teague, certified high performance coach, transformational mindset coach, and thank you so much for listening to this episode. It's a week before Christmas, less than a week. Yeah, we're less than a week out from Christmas, and I'm going to keep this podcast very short. I just want to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday, and just take a few minutes and just talk about why December and this month and this season is a perfect time to focus on some personal growth and development, and maybe give you a couple things to think about while you're enjoying this holiday season. But before we do that, real quick, make sure you smash that subscribe button so you're notified of future episodes of the podcast. Go to dohardthingsnation.com if you want to grab yourself some sweet Do Hard Things merch that reminds yourself that you're kicking ass and taking names in life. And if you want to explore coaching and how, coaching isn't just for the elite. It's not just for actors and actresses and famous people. It's made for you. And the program that I have for you will amplify your life. There's no doubt. There's a variety of different ways that you can do that. So reach out to me. Go to jay@jteagues.com or send me an email. Send me an email at jay@jteagues.com, or you can go to dohardthingsnation.com and connect with me. Learn more about individual coaching, group coaching, and if you have an organization that needs some coaching, we help. What I do is I help leaders. I develop leaders to basically help leaders get to the next level, right, through high performance habits. All right, so. As I reflect on Christmas and what the holidays mean to me this year, I just literally got back last night. I've been out of the country to New Zealand, and I went to Washington D.C., New Zealand, then spent a couple of days in Dallas. I just got home late last night, and I'm back in town for a few days, and then we're getting ready to take the family out to Colorado to go ski. So it's been a whirlwind of things going on. In addition to transitioning from the military, I'm going through that process right now. But what I love about this time of year, what I don't love is the temperature getting colder and darker. I don't love that necessarily, but I embrace it. But what I do love about this year, or this time of year, is just connecting with friends and family. And it's a time of introspection about what I accomplished last year. And then I start thinking about next year and the things that I want to accomplish. And I think that what I don't enjoy about the holidays is the pressure of the presents and all of that, and who we're going to see and when we're going to go see them and all that. I don't like the busyness of that aspect, but I do enjoy Christmas morning. I do enjoy the parties leading up to Christmas, where we can get together and connect. I love Christmas morning, where I get to connect with my family for a little bit and see the joy of everyone opening up their presents. But there's a lot of things about it that also adds a lot of stress. I don't absolutely love that. But when we talk about personal growth and development, I think it's incredibly important to really take some time to reflect about what you accomplished and have some level of gratitude for this year. And it's a good time to start thinking about the future. Maybe you're thinking about New Year's resolutions, and you should be. I think you should raise your ambition on that a little bit and really do some work about your purpose. Look at your purpose statement, your vision statement, your mission statement, and identify your goals and make sure that you're in alignment. If you've never done that before, that's something that I, as a coach, can help you with. And it's critically important because so many times people are focused on the wrong goals. They're focused on goals that are solving for an immediate problem, and they're not in alignment with their purpose and their vision because they haven't done the level of work. That's how you find clarity. And this is the time to review all of those things. That's what when I was down in New Zealand with UARD and the Veterans Center, that's what we do is we're able to get everyone out of their normal environment, and we focus on what is your purpose here? What is your vision statement? Where is it that you want to go? What is your mission statement? What are the skills and the values that are going to enable you to achieve your vision, that enables you to achieve and be in alignment with your purpose? And then what are the specific goals that we need to achieve to get you there? Because the goals are the pavers, the stepping stones, if you will, to get you to achieve your vision, in alignment with your purpose. And have you thought about that? And this is a good time to think about that. But I think that New Year's resolutions, for the most part, are done poorly, which is why people don't end up achieving most of them. They start in January and then they quit by mid-February, and it happens every year. Raise your ambition on your goal setting. If you don't have a vision statement or purpose statement, you need to do that. This is a good time of year to really reflect on that. It's a good time of year to express gratitude and just share kindness with those that you love and care about, with those that you work with even strangers, even people that you may not know. If you want kindness in the world, you need to put it there. And it's a good time. People generally feel good around this time of year, so it's a good time for generating kindness and spreading kindness. And I just it's easy. It's easy to do. It's easy to be kind to somebody else. And maybe sit down and with a pen and paper and just write down all the things that you're grateful for and do some self-reflection there. And then my question to you would be, how could you show a sign of appreciation to someone else? And you know what? It's not all about the presents. It's not all about buying something for someone else. You could just write a letter to someone, or a handwritten note, or a card. Those are so rare nowadays that it really does feel good to receive something like that. You could just do an act of kindness for somebody else. It doesn't have to be monetary, and it can make a really big difference in someone's life. It's a good time to reflect and think about self-improvement. We're either growing or we're declining. There's no being stagnant is not a good thing. We feel fulfilled and alive when we're doing those harder things that are leading to our growth. So take a look, like where do you need to grow this year? What are some skills that you need to develop? How can you improve upon those skills in the coming year? And maybe having some gratitude of what you've accomplished thus far. What have you been able to accomplish thus far? What skills do you need to hone, going into the next year? And maybe what are some things that you can take off of your plate going into next year that you could delegate to someone else? Oftentimes people have an imbalance on working on tasks versus working on goals versus doing things that are just unfocused and distraction. So how much time are you spend working on moving your goals forward? How much time are you spending on tasks? How much time are you spending on rudimentary distraction things that aren't getting either accomplished? It's stealing your focus, because high-performing people spend more time on goals than they do on tasks, and they far less time on distraction. So when you think about that in your life, if we put those things into three buckets where you put your time, do you have balance in that? Where could you improve? How could you improve? There's a big difference between working on goals and working on tasks. Now, there's tasks that lead you into alignment of your goals. I put that as working on your goals. Tasks are those mundane things that just have to get done. But if you're out of balance in those things, you're spending all of your time doing tasks and not working on your goals, then you're declining. If you're spending a lot of time doing distracted activities, video games, drinking beer with the friends, gossiping, engaging in news, all that stuff that doesn't lead to anything, well, then you're not focusing on your tasks. There's probably some tasks that need to get done, and you're obviously not focusing on your goals. So where are you at in balancing those things? And so those are the things. I challenge you to think about your purpose and your vision going forward. Where are you at in life? Think bigger, and then identify goals that are going to be in alignment with your vision and your purpose. And that's how you sustain seeing your goals through. Stop setting goals that just align with a problem, an immediate problem. Your goals need to be bigger than that. And that's how you see it through. And if you need help with that, I could surely help you with that. And so make sure that your New Year's resolutions are in alignment with your purpose. Not, hey, I just need to lose X amount of pounds, or I want to be healthier. What does that mean? I want to be healthier. What does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. You need to have more defined goals. And if you want to truly stick through it, they need to be in alignment with your purpose. They need to be bigger than you. They need to scare you a little bit too. And you need to find some help. You need to find some people around you that are going to support you. Maybe you need to hire a coach or an expert to help you close the gap on that goal, whatever that is. And that'll help you out. So, all right. So that's really it. I'm going to keep this really short. I just flew in last night. I want to spend some time with my family. And I'm really looking at where the podcast is going to go into next year. And there's probably going to be some changes. But if you've listened thus far, just know that we're approaching the 2-year mark. I'm incredibly grateful for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen. If you haven't done so, please take a moment and leave us a review. If you've supported us by going to Do Hard Things Nation and grabbing some merch, we truly appreciate that. And just thank you so much for your support. And I wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. I wish you all the best. And I'm cheering you on. I'm here. I'm here clapping. I want to hear your wins. So I love it when people share their wins. You can direct message me. You can shoot me an email. But when people do that, it really makes it fills my cup. So if you're listening to this, I'm grateful for you. Thank you, and have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.